everybody, Danny here from Central Paranormal, and this is Paranormal Talk. And this time we've come into the graveyard so we can have a chat about graveyards and EVPs. And while I'm here, I like to visit my area. This is my niche. Someday my remains will be in there, but I will be free. Okay, let's take a minute here and talk about cemeteries. We come into the cemetery and we look around us and we see all of these wonderful graves, all of people that at one time were in the flesh and alive just as we are now. And one of the things that is always wondered is, are there ghosts in all of these graves? And the answer to that is no. No. They can come here to be at that grave. They can come here to meet relatives and friends at that grave. But they are not locked in here as some would believe or have you to believe. So the graveyard is full of the earthly remains of people, but their spirits have gone on. Now, there are some cases in which there is a spirit still attached in a grave, and those are usually people who believe that when they die, their spirit is stuck with the body, and they will believe that, and because they believe that, they're going to get what they believe, and their spirit will remain stuck with the body as long as they allow it. And hopefully somewhere down the line they'll learn that no, they don't have to be with the body. They can be where they want to be. They can be in paradise, if you want to call it that. The plane in which the departed souls go to have a life review and determine what their next step is going to be. So graveyards are not full of ghosts. There can be some, there usually are a few, but the majority of the people that have passed away are not here unless they want to be or they're called to be. So are graveyards scary places? No. They're quiet, they're restful, they're peaceful. They're areas where you can actually relax, and we need more areas like that, including, I remember during the pandemic, this is the place that I came to take a walk and just to get away from everything and to relax and get some good breathable air. So dispel the myth that graveyards are full of ghosts. Are they spooky and scary at night? Well, they can be, because at night we don't see as well, and we think we see things that we don't most of the time, and yes, that can be scary. But at night, the graveyard is no more scary than it is during the day. It just looks different. Now, what we're going to do next is I'm going to go find a place that I like to sit down at and relax. And we're going to talk about spirit communication, about EVPs. And I've got a Vox with me which can pick up these things, and we'll see just what we can find. So don't go away. I want you to join me over there, and we'll see what we can pick up. I'll meet you over there. Okay, as advertised, we're going to talk about EVPs. Now, I'm in a place where I enjoy sitting and relaxing, and I've got a thing called the Ghost Tube Vox on. And this can help us hear communication from spirit. Not everything you hear is from spirit. But if you get a response to a direct question, or something makes really sense to you, it may be. And so we are here, and we'll see what we can hear. Okay? Now I'm going to do what's known as a call out. We'll see if we get anything, but basically we just want to hear some communication. Sometimes it's spirit to spirit. In fact, most times it is. We're eavesdropping. And sometimes it's for us. Okay? So I'm going to call out now. If there is anyone here that wants to talk to me, please say hello and let me know that you're here. And now we wait. And most times you're not going to hear anything. Okay, I'm just going to move this out of the way. And we can enjoy the scenery. Were you speaking to me, sir? If you were speaking to me, please repeat. I didn't hear you very well. That probably wasn't to me because it made no sense and I couldn't really understand it. Okay? Also, be looking for any anomalies you might see around any of these headstones. Those are just spurious noises. Nobody is exactly certain where they come from, but they are there. It takes a lot of energy for spirit to respond to questions. And sometimes they choose not to, for whatever their reason. We just simply don't know. And this is a relatively quiet day. It doesn't seem that a lot of folks are around. Or if they are, they're just not talking. They're enjoying the sun. Don't be afraid in a cemetery. You don't have to be. And it looks like we're here on a quiet day. Which is okay. I just wanted to get out here with you guys so that you could experience it. This is what most adventures are like. You come, you sit, you don't have any huge mind-blowing experiences, and yet you have had the fun of being out and enjoying yourself. And you hear strange noises like that on your Vox or on your EVT, and it's hard to understand them a lot, so you have to listen carefully, and the more you do it, the easier it is to understand what they're saying. But if something comes through loud and clear, then it's probably for you. You can usually determined between male and female voices. That voice we just heard is definitely female. It's definitely female. So when you're going to go out, if you're going into a cemetery, just remember that they're not crawling with ghosts. Some will be here, most won't. Some will show up if you're looking for them, if you call them. And some are doing other things. So it's kind of hit and miss. No matter what the TV shows want you to believe, it's kind of hit and miss. And on EVPs, you call out. If you hear something that registers with you, if it's an answer to a question, then it was directed at you. Don't expect a long, drawn-out conversation, because that takes a lot of energy from spirit. And you're probably going to get 1 or 2 words, and that's going to be it. So, next time, we will look at how to operate a pendulum, okay? And I hope you'll join me on Paranormal Talk. I'm glad you could be with me today. I appreciate you very, very much. And until next time, have a great day, and we'll see you later.